Everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 2 and today we are starting things off very early in the morning indeed. It is currently 8:01 AM, which is pretty early doors for me in terms of recording. I'm generally up and about at this time, but I never recorded this time simply because you know how it is when you wake up in the morning, you're a little bit slow, your brain's a little bit frazzled, and your mouth certainly doesn't do what you tell it to. So some strange words might end up coming out my mouth. I might stutter a little bit. You're just going to have to put up with that because I just want to record right now. I just want to record. I woke up in the morning and I was like, right, I know exactly what I want to do. I sat down in my chair, booted up Minecraft, got on the Hermitcraft server. I've pulled the microphone to my face and I've started recording because there is no better feeling than starting a new Minecraft world, okay? I'm a firm believer in that. When you start a new Minecraft world, it's like suddenly just motivation and inspiration just flies out of your fingertips into the keyboard and straight into this Minecraft world. I've got so many projects I want to do. I've got so many things I want to build. I want to make all the things, yet I can't. I can't make all the things because I don't have all the resources just yet. So I want to get all of the resources and I just want to play Minecraft basically. So that's what you can hear right now. This is just sheer excitement flowing through my body and into that microphone. And I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that it's not a little bit weird, like an exorcism or anything like that. Hopefully it's all good fun, because I've got a ton of stuff that I want to do today, and I want to take you guys along with me. So, project number 1 of today's episode of Hermitcraft, as you can see right now, I am rocking just the t-shirt look. I've got no bottoms on, you know, things are flapping about in the wind, and I don't really want that happening, so I think I've got to get fully clothed here, and I have a feeling I've got a decent quantity of iron. Yeah, I've got a bunch. So let's create some trousers first. Yes, have some decency there. A new hat as well, and some little booties as well, some little iron boots. That's absolutely perfect. So now we are fully clothed and also a little bit more armored up because I have been having my bum handed to me on a plate by a lot of the mobs around here. I don't know what it is with Minecraft 1.9, but skeletons seem to be pretty hardcore. Creepers seem to be like hair trigger, like you go within like a 15 block radius of them and they just explode instantly. So you've got to be careful of those. So hopefully I should be protected from all that sort of thing now, because I'm yet to die, but I've come pretty close. Project number 2 of today's episode is Operation Make the Mineshaft Look Better. As you guys know, I did the entrance to the mineshaft in the previous episode of Hermitcraft. It looks absolutely lovely, really happy with the end result, think it looks fantastic, but this area is just vomit. It's just absolutely disgusting, so we need to work on that today, because we can't have this lovely entrance area into this disgusting area. We need to have like a nice area here where we can do all of the mine shafts and things. Obviously, we're not going to be decorating the branch mines. We're not going to take it that far. They're always going to be ugly, but we at least want the entrance area to the branch mines to be looking nice. So I think the first thing that I've got to do is do a tiny bit of clearing here, basically make some extra space, and then I'll catch you guys in a little bit. So I've managed to get myself a little bit of an upgrade. I've now got myself a diamond pickaxe with Unbreaking 1. I mean, it's not exactly going to blow the world away with its sheer speed and velocity, but it's certainly doing a better job than the iron pickaxe. And I don't know if you guys can see that. I think there might be a slight bug in Minecraft 1.9 with the view frustrum, or however you say that word. I don't know how you say that word, but that's what it's known as, because Minecraft is unloading chunks that are behind me that I can still see. They're still on my screen. So those chunks are unloaded now. They're not being displayed. They're not being rendered by the game. But I can still see them on the screen, and that's not how that's meant to work. So maybe that's probably a bug in Minecraft 1.9, as I don't remember this happening in Minecraft 1.8, as that's pretty serious. Anyway, there's still a tiny bit more mining left to do, but as you can see, I've cleared out a pretty substantial area here, ready for plentiful decoration. So maybe 5 or 6 more blocks. I think that's probably for the best. That was very close. That was very, very close indeed. I didn't really panic that much. That was really strange. I basically got stuck in here, and then I forgot the new combat mechanic, so I was spamming. That doesn't work at all. I mean, that seriously doesn't work at all. And a zombie was just going ham on me. I think he had a shovel as well, so a zombie with a shovel was going ham on me. Oh, that was close. But anyway, yes, I think we have finally done it in terms of how far I want to mine out this area. This is a perfectly sized mine shaft. So now it's time to gather up some resources and try and work out how I want to decorate this thing. And now I welcome you to my redstone testing world, because I have been doing some testing, not necessarily with redstone, but with some blocks. As you can see, this is the design for the entrance to the mineshaft. Up there is my haunted corridor, and down here is what I think I'm going to do for the mineshaft itself. Now, I like it. I think it looks good. It's a completely different style to what I'm used to building. So all of this, I don't really know if these things actually work. I don't know if they actually look good because it's so different from what I usually build. You guys saw my Hermitcraft Series 3 base, alright? That thing was like iron, it was ice, it was just loads of crazy blocks like that. This is like completely different. It looks really homely though. Like, it looks like a really nice place to be. Like, it's warm and snug. I feel like there should be like a fireplace somewhere around here. Obviously, that probably wouldn't bode too well with all this wood here. But I like it. And this is what I'm going to be building. So let's hop back onto the Hermitcraft server and see what we can do. So I've managed to get a decent quantity of our little mine shaft completed. I've got all of the floor in place. I've got all of the ceiling in place. We're just working on planning out all of the walls and everything like that. And as you can see, I'm also not really prioritizing lighting very well. I just think that's an accident waiting to happen, but I'm going to leave it there because, you know, I feel like a boss at the minute. I seem to be taking on mobs left, right, and center, so I want them to issue me a bit of a challenge. But anyway, I'm going to keep planning this thing out. As you can see, we have got a little gap there. That's where the mine shaft is actually going to be. Then we have a 3-block gap, and then another one. And I'm just trying to work out the placement for all these sorts of things because I feel like there's a chance I might have made this a little bit on the large side. I mean, seriously, how many of these do you reckon are going to get used? I don't know. I don't know how many people are going to use the community mineshaft. If everyone uses the community mineshaft, then it's probably too small. But I highly doubt everyone's going to be using it. Chances are it'll probably just be me and a couple of the hermits. But anyway, I believe that is probably going to be the end of the tunnel because then we'll have our wood there and we'll place our wood there and that'll be everything done. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 18 tunnels in total. Yeah, I'd say that's probably a good size, actually. I can safely report that things are coming along rather nicely in Camp Mumbo. As you can see, we have got pretty much all of the building blocks in place now, all of the stone slabs, all of our oak wood is in place as well. Now it's time to just chuck in at the cobblestone walls. And I have to say, I swear I've used a design similar to this before. I know I spoke really at length in the beginning, like, oh, I've never built anything like this before. But I think I've definitely used cobblestone walls. In fact, it might have been Hermitcraft Series 2, my old automatic mining system. I'm fairly certain I used cobblestone walls in that one, but obviously I didn't use any oak wood because I used lava in that one, so I definitely wouldn't have used wood. But then I used wood in Hermitcraft Series 3 with fence posts on the side. So basically I've combined 2 sets of designs in 2 series of Hermitcraft to create a new mining system, which is for Hermitcraft Series 4. I guess you could call this like a bit of a throwback type thing. But anyway, as you can see here, it's now completed. This is pretty much it. However, I just have to add in the blocks above the doorways. I completely forgot about that one. So I'll quickly chuck those ones in, and that will be everything finished. So we go. Mineshaft is now done. All of the blocks are in. We've got these blocks right here. And I think I've finally come up with a word that describes this place, and that is regal. It looks like it's fit for a king. I think it's like this rich red colour that we have here. It looks absolutely lovely. I can imagine just how nice this carpet is. I just imagine that it's a carpet, and I can feel all the carpet going in between my toes. Nothing better than a good soft carpet between the toes. I don't know if I'm going mad there. Let me know down in the comment section if you like that feeling or if I'm just going completely crazy. Probably am. It's still fairly early in the morning here. We're currently at about 10 AM, so I'm starting to wake up, but still a little bit crazy. But anyway, I think it's about time that we actually put this thing to good use. Of course, I have said that I'm going to be doing 10 mining challenges. Everyone knows what the mining challenges are. I mine for 1 hour, and then you guys let me know down in the comment section how many items you think I'm going to get, and then I'll report back with my results, and I will tell you how much I did manage to get. So let's crack on, do some mining, and hopefully we get really lucky with this one. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the time-lapse chat. Yes, we're doing another time-lapse chat. This is a thing that I'm going to be doing more often in Hermitcraft Series 4, simply because I personally really like doing them. I know that you guys like listening to them. And today I thought I would talk to you guys about live streaming. Because live streaming is something that I've been doing for about the past 1.5 years, maybe 2 years now. But I do it sort of on and off. I'm not a particularly consistent streamer. I don't stream every day, for example. But I do try my best to stream every week. I do what's known as Monday evening live streams. Now, the other day, I decided to mix that up. In fact, today, during this mining montage, I decided to mix things up. And I actually just randomly, spontaneously, off the cuff, live streamed me doing that mining. So I literally hopped onto Hermitcraft server, I just hit the stream button and I went. I didn't announce it to YouTube, and I didn't do any like big announcements, and I didn't make a big plan or anything like that. I just hopped on the server and I just streamed, and I chatted to everyone in the chat. Now, generally speaking, when I live stream, I get sort of 3,000 viewers, which is brilliant. You know, that's awesome. That's absolutely amazing. And I'm so glad that that many people enjoy my live streams. It's really quite wicked. In fact, sometimes we even reach #1 position in the Minecraft section of Twitch, which is completely mind-blowing. But it was really nice to just hop on there, and about 800, 900 people turned up, and we just chatted. And it was just so relaxed because there was no plan. There was no like official announcement. It wasn't like a big deal or a scheduled in event. It was just a spontaneous thing. And I really, really enjoyed it. And I know that the people who are watching the stream also really enjoyed it. Even though I was doing really boring stuff, I was just mining. That's all I was doing. I was branch mining. It's not particularly interesting to watch. We were just chatting along, having a nice little conversation. And I think I have just concluded that that is something that I'm going to try my best to do more of. And that is spontaneous live streams. So unfortunately for you guys, that means that you don't really know when they're going to come out. You don't really know when they're going to happen. They're not going to be announced on YouTube. But if you do want to catch them, I would highly suggest either following me on Twitch or following me on Twitter, because that's where they'll be announced. So that is the plan for the near future. Hermitcraft Series 4 is going to be the series of impromptu live streams. I'm excited for it, and for those of you who are ready and waiting for them, you should be excited for it too, because they're a lot of fun. Okay, so I've just returned from my live stream. I've also just returned from my mining session, and boy oh boy, was it a good one. I mean, A, I had a ton of fun. B, check out this just nutty inventory of items. Once again, very few diamonds, 9 diamonds, not brilliant. But we got a bunch of redstone. We have got, what, 5 stacks there, plus 46 redstone blocks. 5 stacks, plus 46 redstone blocks. Massive. We've also got 5 stacks of coal right there, if my mental arithmetic is good, plus 19 blocks of coal. We've got 32 gold ore. We've also got a bunch of stacks of iron, as well as a ton of cobblestone, as well as a completely run out diamond pickaxe. Once again, I am flying through these diamond pickaxes. This even had Unbreaking 1 on it, which I know isn't particularly fantastic. But yeah, it's completely run out. So I'm going to pop back up to my chest and things like that. We're going to chuck away all these items and basically tot up what we already have. I mean, I feel like we're doing pretty well, to be honest. We've got double figures in diamonds now. We've got a bunch of lapis. We've got a bunch of redstone. We could get on, and we could do some serious redstone projects with that amount of redstone. And then our coal, of course, that's going to fuel all our furnaces. Yeah, not bad, not bad. This is also a fairly momentous moment. We're about to create the first bed on Hermitcraft. Now, as I say, this is not where I planned on staying, and I'm definitely not going to be sticking around here. But I've sort of ended up adding in all my items, and I've got my furnaces, and I've basically ended up building everything around here. So we're going to place down a temporary bed. This is where I'm going to be staying for the time being, and this is going to be my sort of temporary bed position. I've just realised, oh, I'm so used to the one person gets in the bed and it rolls around today. Yeah, that's not the case. In other news, though, is that someone using my... Oh, excellent. I'm so happy to see that someone is using my mining system. Or are they? No, I don't think they are. Well, that's made me sad again. So now I am braving the mob-filled terrain, and I'm going to try and make my way to the White District, because apparently there is a full enchanting table there. Now, enchanting is obviously a pretty big deal, and I've got 34 levels, which means that I have got some serious business to do in terms of enchanting. We can get ourselves a proper enchanted pickaxe, which is something that I really, really want. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, I can't wait. I can't wait for it. That is, of course, if we do get Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3, chances are we'll get something like, I don't know, just Unbreaking 1 somehow on a level 30 enchantment. But I'm going to try my best to navigate over there. I really don't know how the nether system works, so this could take a while, but I'm going to crack on with that one. Okay, that was actually far easier than I expected, so let's give this a bash. Now, I guess the first thing that I've got to do is craft up myself a diamond pickaxe, which should be nice and easy. I've got myself 6 diamonds. Don't know why I brought 6 diamonds. Just thought it would be worth it, so let's chuck that in there. And there we go. There is our diamond pickaxe. Right, here goes. There's that. And there is that. I'm not willing to take that risk. I seriously am not willing to take that risk. So we're going to do the good old-fashioned switch up. And we're going to just enchant ourselves an iron shovel, which I don't actually have a shovel just yet. This is actually a good thing. Right, efficiency 1. Perfect. Now, let's try again. Oh, efficiency 4. Yes, that's what I want. Yes! Yes! This is good! Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. Oh, that is fantastic. You know what? Should I craft up another diamond pickaxe? should I craft up another diamond pickaxe and see if I can get something like Silk Touch? You know what, we're going to do some... Oh, do I? Do I, don't I? No, I think I should potentially leave it. Oh, I could do a sword, though. I think I'm going to do a sword. I could just be totally wasting my diamonds right here, but I feel like a sword is one of those things that I definitely want. So we've got ourselves a diamond sword. Let's go again. I mean, how can I not? How can I not? Oh. That's a bit rubbish. It went so well, and then no. Oh well, you can't have everything. So guys, you may remember episode 0 of Hermitcraft, where I said this is where I was going to be living. This is Mumbo's future abode. It's sort of across the way from the nether portal and things like that. I've thought about it. Don't really like it. I mean, it's okay, but I'm not really fancy being over here, because I'll sort of be on my own. I want to be over on that side of the hill where all the cool kids are. So what I'm thinking is I think for now, I'm not going to build anything, because I don't have any ideas in my head right now of what I want my house to look like. However, I feel like I should create some form of storage area, and I was thinking of cutting it into the mountainside, so it's like cut in like that, and then my house is going to be on top. That's my impromptu plan. We're all about the impromptu today. I've done impromptu live streams, I'm doing impromptu building. This is how it's all going down. So I'm going to gather up some resources and basically try and work out what I want to do. Hermits, I really hope you don't mind me building this really ugly temporary bridge, but the thing is that is just such a long-winded way to walk, to go from there all the way around like this and then come back round over to there. I just decided I didn't really fancy it, and I thought these two bits of land connected up, but it turns out they actually don't. So ugly bridge it is. So the sign has been placed. That makes it official. Mumbo's spot. So this is where we're going to be. So that's where my house is going to be going. It's going to be going on the edge of this canyon here, just by the nether portals and things. But then underneath, what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to take out a small quantity of the cliffside. So maybe 3 blocks high or something like that. And that's just going to be set back, and that's where all of my chests and all of my basic storage is going to be going, just for the start of the world. Because of course, you know how it is, we haven't got ourselves proper bases set up yet. We need a place to leave our items, and I feel like a nice canyon view, especially now that my new favourite hobby is canyoning, seems perfect for me. So we're going to be able to look out and see all of this stuff, maybe add in a nice window or something like that. Haven't really got any plans in terms of decoration just yet. I just want to get the mining done. So this is the sort of size that it's going to be. As you can see right here, we've got this section taken out. But what I was thinking, I was originally going to mine this down by 4 blocks. But I thought it'd be quite cool if we had like a sort of natural lip. So our room would start a little bit further back, for example, like around about here. But then we have this sort of natural looking sort of rock face that then goes up onto the fence. So it looks like we've almost carved and dipped into the rock. Really, it's going to be so difficult to explain what I mean by that, because even I fully don't really understand what I mean. But I think that will look good. Once again, you know, it's one of those things, never really built like this before. I've never built in a mesa biome before, so I don't really know what sort of styles to go for. So I'm not struggling, because I'm enjoying myself. It's not like I'm going, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm having a rubbish time. No, it's a bit of a challenge. That's all I'll say. It's a bit of a challenge. So we'll see how this turns out. Might be horrendously ugly, might be really awesome. We'll wait and see. So we're sort of getting there with my strange mining storage project type thing. I'll turn around in the next couple seconds once I've finished doing this wall. What I will let you know is that, of course, this is a work in progress. Big letters, WIP. So don't judge me, is all I'm going to say. Don't judge me, because I feel like this idea has merit. It might not. I might come back to it next episode and just go, what on earth was I thinking? But bam! There we go. So I like this. I like this a lot, because I feel like I've got like an evil lair that's sort of set inside the rock. But our floor will start from here. So if I take out these blocks and then perhaps we'd replace them with, I don't know, like maybe oak wood, upwards facing oak wood like that. And that would go around like that. And then we'd have our fence posts up at the top there. Or perhaps we'd have cobblestone, then the rest of the floor would be stone slabs. You know what I'm like. Okay, you can imagine what I'm going to be building like. But that's basically the plan. I think it looks really cool. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with this idea. We're not going to be doing any decorating in today's episode. However, I'm going to continue mining it out. And then hopefully we have the space all cleared and ready for decorating in the next episode. Okay, so here's the plan. Over on that wall is going to be storage. So we're going to have all of our chests lined up there. And hopefully I'll be able to sort that out pretty quickly with all of my item frames and things like that. So that will be nice and done. And that will go right the way up to the ceiling. On this side, super smelters. And then on this wall, don't really know yet, but we're probably going to have like crafters and just other bits and pieces, you know. I haven't really thought of them, as I say, but that's basically the plan for this area right here. I might end up just filling that wall with more storage because we get tons of items. I seriously just stock up with items really quickly on Minecraft Worlds, so that might be necessary. But that's the plan, and we will be working on that in the next episode of Hermitcraft. But unfortunately, ladies and gents, that is all I've got time for today. I've really enjoyed recording today's episode of Hermitcraft. It has been excellent. Of course, I did a live stream in the middle of an episode, which was awesome, and I've just had a ton of fun. So I hope that's come across, and I hope that you found it entertaining to watch. If you did, please sure to that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.